Over the years, there have been about a half dozen films that I'm consistently unable to make a final decision on. I'll watch one of these enigmas, feel indifferent about it, and then about a year or two later I'll start to think, hey, that movie had a really great this and a really great that, and also this other thing, wow, great stuff, why didn't I like it all that much? I better go back to it and give it another shot. And then I do, and then I come away from it feeling just as confused and indifferent as I did before. John Carpenter's The Fog is one of these movies. It has so much going for it, and just about everything I like in a movie is here, but then something about it just doesn't pull it all together. The plot involves an oceanside community which is set to celebrate its 100th anniversary. But when strange things start to happen both in town and in the nearby oceans, the truth about the town's legacy will come to the forefront with some very deadly consequences. John Carpenter was at one time a premier filmmaker, and during the era of Halloween, Escape from New York, and The Thing, he was approaching the top of his game while making The Fog. But something about The Fog just doesn't click for me like those other movies do. It has all the proper components of a good movie: a solid cast, great location, spooky story, and atmosphere. My God, does this movie have atmosphere, and then some. People should study this movie just to learn how to establish mood and tone. I think one of the wrong turns this movie makes is that it tips its hand to the audience too soon. The characters don't know much about what's going on, but we do, and we find out very early on. I don't like being so far ahead of everybody on screen. Also, Jamie Lee Curtis. Look, if I was making movies back then, I'd be casting Jamie Lee Curtis and everything too. But her character here is useless. She serves no purpose whatsoever, almost to the point of being a distraction. I've always hovered between a 2.5 and a 3-star rating for The Fog, but after this most recent viewing, I'm going to go ahead and give it 3. I want to go higher, I really do, and as I'm reviewing this now, I'm thinking back to a few hours ago, and all the great stuff in this movie, and I'm amazed I'm not giving it a higher score. It's like this movie puts my brain into some kind of fog. Wait for it.